Well, it's not a lot, okay, and it's not perfect, but we can put a timing gear on it for puff and chuff if we want. This is just an old piece of stuff I had laying around. I bolted on there, and it only works when I hold it down. But that shows you there is a timing capability. That is a drive wheel. That is the DC fields, and that's an AC Gilbert motor running off of DC from my power supply at 3 volts, running off a 3D printed chassis with a drive gear and axle. The mid chassis is all one piece. This isn't the new design yet, and there is a plate, a bar that would go there. So this is the mid mount point, and this would be the mid mount point, and this is the northern dimensions. Okay, and the lower part unbolts, and that's how you assemble the axles. And this was not designed for the ball bearings yet. This is an older design that I had built as a prototype some time ago. And when I first did this and it fired up, I was in shock. I was just in shock. You just don't imagine. You see it in your head, but you just don't imagine it really. The other thing someone commented about, make sure you can put a DC can on here. This flange is the American Flyer AC Gilbert flange. And I have DC motors here in boxes somewhere that have the flange adapter. So that DC can motor bolts right on. You take these fields and these brush holders off, and you can put the DC can right on here. You don't have mounts for some of the other stuff like the ash pan or this. We have to come up with something for that. But in this case, we use the fields to mount things from, and that seems to work pretty well. And we have a timing gear for puff and chuff, whatever you want. 1, 2, 4 per rev, whatever. You know, if you have a Corvette, you just have this in you. You got to know how fast will it go. That's at 1 volt, 17 volts, I mean 1 amp. That is fun. That is outrageous fun. Okay, I will just throwing this together real quick. I said, I wonder if this will still run, and it did. And I go, I got to get my camera. You guys need to see Next Gen S custom chassis, 3D printed. And what I'm going to do, working with Tim, is try to pull some plastic out of here and put some metal in here so we have some mass, because this is it's like a dragster. All the weight's back here with that armature. When I had the old fields on, oh god, that was terrible. Yeah, it was pretty rough. You'd have to put wheelie bars on it to get it to go. Anyway, we're always thinking. All right, later, gang. Take care of yourselves. Do the right thing every day. Don't look back. Wake up with a smile and hug whoever's around you, because be God thankful that you have them. Later.